This one is sick, and where should she go? Where will she go down from the 5th floor?
And 9 days ago, 2 people were killed there. That's why I decided to leave.
Oh, we're used to it. It's been going on for 2 years, damn them well. We don't give up and believe that our family will not abandon us and everything will be fine. An orphan, a house is everything to me, but a child is important.
People lived there, no one was touched. Now it's a ghost town.
For almost 2 years, the Russian regular army has been shelling the frontline communities of the Kharkiv region. Civilians, including children, have been killed and injured. The news feeds are full of reports that people need to be saved from death because the Russians do not stop trying to destroy civilians who do not want to obey Vladimir Putin.
How's the situation in the area where Russians fired today? Are there any casualties?
Well, traditionally, unfortunately, 16 settlements were under fire. This is the north of Kharkiv district. This is the north of Chuhiev district. In fact, the enemy is firing from multiple rocket launchers and artillery there. And of course, the Kupiansk direction is quite difficult. Our soldiers repelled more than 10 assault attacks today.
Tell me my friends have all gone there. What kind of services are there? What kind of services? They watch on the ground floor. There are a lot of children and we are already 80 years old. This one is sick, and where should she go? Where will she go down from the 5th floor? Or if she is on the 1st floor, where will they go down? Until they say, come on, let's go, then we go.
Starting on February 24, 2022, due to the impossibility of staying in different places because they were constantly bombed and shelled by Russian troops, people in different parts of the Kharkiv region were forced to pack their lives into one travel suitcase and flee their homes into the unknown. Not everyone wanted to evacuate at once, but everyone wanted to survive, and in the end, they agreed to evacuate.
Don't you know? Well, there were many arrivals yesterday, today, and at night. Every day, 7 houses were damaged nearby. Many arrivals. I have nowhere to go. Wherever the guys settle me, that's where I'll live. I have no one in Kharkiv. That's how it is. And the day before yesterday and 9 days ago, 2 people were killed there. That's why I decided to leave. I'll put the bags in now.
You're from 110, right?
110 is right. Everything is right.
She's a girl, she's afraid of everything. Yes, a bottle.
We are taking everything. Let's go. We're going outside Palinka. Let's go. We're taking the scooter.
No, don't.
Polina, Mom doesn't let us.
I don't want to, I really don't. An orphan, a house is everything to me, but a child is important. No comment.
Ola is a local. He is from Kivsharivka. He had lived here for 16 years when Russia attacked Ukraine and went to work for the Red Cross in an evacuation unit. He believes that Russian terror of civilians will continue, so he has to evacuate.
Of course, it's not worth staying here. Life is more expensive. People just don't want to leave to quit, but they still need to leave.
The Kupiansk sector is one of the hottest on the front line. The occupants are trying to break through the defense of the armed forces of Ukraine, using the technique of meat assaults to recapture the city and an important railway junction, which was used to supply ammunition and provisions during the occupation. About 300 children had to be evacuated from the dangerous Kupiansk district, but parents sometimes hid them from the police, did not open the door to volunteers, and did not answer the phone.
Those who have children need to leave now.
How many are on your list? 30, 40.
Today we have about 270 children who need to be evacuated.
These are just children.
Natalia Volodymyrivna. Hello, it's the police calling about the evacuation. Can you tell us if you're going to evacuate?
I'm here with my kids. They may hide now. They may not open the door. What's next?
Same house. Apartment 73. Let's go. Are you Artem Alexandrovich? Do you know that the evacuation of children is ongoing? Why don't you leave?
Let's wait for Grandma and talk to her. How old is your child?
16.
16 years old? We'll take the child and you stay.
No.
When there is a forced evacuation, we will.
But now we are not going. If I had told you that we were evacuating and then you would have passed by and not left.
Did anyone come to you with a proposal to evacuate?
They did. They came earlier, and the police were there. I wrote a refusal.
Okay, thank you. We warned you that there would be a forced evacuation of children.
Explosions in the Kupiansk district are heard almost every minute. Sirens are wailing. Enemy drones are flying in the sky, and Russians are firing from multiple rocket launchers. And the people who have decided not to leave for the time being do not pay attention to this, saying that they are used to it and are ready for the worst trials.
I'm a little further away. I'll leave as soon as it happens.
Why? It's not peaceful here, and it happens everywhere.
Oh, we're used to it. It's been going on for 2 years, damn them well. Who knows? Can we have no children? That's for sure. All the children have been taken away. I'll definitely go. There will be no heating. What should I do? The water will freeze. The sewage system will freeze. Should I sit and wait until I freeze? Thank you. God bless you and wish you all the best. The most important thing is to survive.
Ми не здаємося.
We don't give up and believe that our family will not abandon us and everything will be fine. Where can we go, child, in our condition? I'm 80 years old and I lived in a dormitory for 30 years and now I have health problems. When I live on the ground floor, I have a heater or a stove next to me. Even if it's cold, I'll turn on the heater or stove. But I'm not the only one. I have to go to the toilet so many times. No, child, I'll be there. I buried my grandfather in August, so let them help us if they can. And if they don't, we'll survive somehow.
Photographer Alexander Lapshin lives in Kharkiv but was born in Kupiansk. Then he lived in Kiev-Sharivka for a long time. Once a month, he tries to get to his native village to visit his home and communicate with his family and friends. He says that those who are safe will not understand those who are under intense and constant shelling by the Russians.
There are no halftones left in people's expressions. Either hatred, love, support, or contempt. All people's feelings about the war, about relationships and language are very exposed there. If you hold a certain position, it is expressed in many things. In language, actions, thoughts. And so if you are really supportive, then you will quickly find a cause with which to be useful. Everyone chooses for themselves, but if you decide for yourself, it's easier. On the one hand, it's difficult because of the shelling and cold batteries, but on the other hand, it's a very real life. Real as Remark wrote. I'm reading Art to Triumph right now. It's just about us.
The war with the Russians has been going on for almost 2 years, so there is a certain decrease in sensitivity among people who are constantly under enemy fire. People really stop feeling threatened and neglect their safety, and for many people, leaving their home, their safe space, is like losing. This is how psychologists explain the decisions of those who refuse to evacuate.
Evacuations may be happening very quickly, so maybe people don't understand how, where, for how long. That is uncertainty. And we know that uncertainty is a psychotraumatizing factor. Maybe you know there is such a thing as a crisis, a war. Everything is being destroyed very badly. And we have psychological defense mechanisms that are triggered, and they have one task: to preserve our perception of ourselves and the world. That's why my home, my dwelling, is something that I understand. I understand who I am in this home. And when I have to move somewhere, everything collapses and the psyche says, no, everything is completely unclear, uncertain, so let's even be threatened, but stay in the world that we understand.
People who agree to leave are promised full support, including accommodation, paperwork and humanitarian and financial assistance.
Please contact us. We will help you to leave, find places, accommodation, and help you with the preparation of primary documents. Nothing terrible is happening. Do not believe that you will be accommodated in tents, taken away and forgotten. You will be taken out, and from that moment on, the paperwork will be done. We will be in touch with you constantly. We will help you, leave you the phone numbers of your curators, who you can contact, and they will explain what you do not understand.
The authorities of the Kharkiv Regional Military Administration insist that as part of the forced evacuation, all children must be taken out of the dangerous areas of Kupiansk district with at least one parent or guardian. Children are also prohibited from re-entering communities where forced evacuation has been announced. Adults have the right to return.